Delores, I saw you, and you saw me, and you know me, and you've seen me, and you love me. I'm old Teddy. It's the Watchers on the Couch.
Saw me naked.
You saw my downstairs mix-up.
Oh, I saw you, Teddy. I saw all you.
It didn't look like anything to me.
Oh!
I saw that teddy butt.
Yeah.
That Teddy Rumpskin.
Teddy whips his dick out.
Teddy,
Hey, Delores, you ever seen anything so full of splendor?
all right. Teddy,
I'm ready to go to the valley beyond, Delores. Show me the glory.
for the record, Teddy Rumpskin is going to be the title of this episode. Welcome back to Watchers on the Couch Westworld edition. Today we're discussing episode 5 of season 2. Mike, do you want to do the show title? Akane No Mai.
Oh, you're talking about the real...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
about... Okay.
No, I was trying to get...
Westworld title episode.
Yeah, I was going to see if you were going to...
Oh, Akane No Mai.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. I was setting you up for it. I was setting you up for cultural insensitivity, and you didn't take the bait.
Fail.
Yeah.
We are halfway through the season now, and so many more questions.
What are your questions?
My questions are: how do you get psychic powers to control robots? Like she's Professor X. Maeve is Professor X.
They have that mesh network thing that Bernard said earlier in the season. That's what basically is happening there. She learned how to use the mesh network.
I see.
And she's connecting with all the other robots.
Yeah.
And telling them, go kill yourself.
But now she basically has a superpower. Like,
Yeah.
she can go anywhere, do anything.
She's a god.
No, I mean, I hope they don't stay in Shogun World too long. I don't know where Maeve's story arc is going to go. I mean, she's basically invincible.
Yeah, there wasn't much to further her story along, but it was definitely basically an episode to show some samurais, which is fun. Watch somebody get his head sawed off
Oh, wow.
from above the jaw. That is
Right.
also fun.
How?
And he's not dead.
He just stood up.
No, he's not dead. We'll see him next episode. And
With
he'll
his
be
head.
fine.
No,
he'll
it's like
flop
the
it back.
Canadians, right?
the South Park Canadians, yes.
So
Oh, hey,
that was amazing, though, because it's
That's
just
for
like...
me.
She did that, and it took it didn't happen really fast, but it happened pretty fast, but nobody tried to stop her was what killed me. It's just like, everybody's watching this. and
Everybody was like in frozen anime pose. Oh.
They were just like, oh, is this part of the dance? Is this more of the dance? Yeah.
Yeah, that threw me off a little bit. Kind of took me out of it just because, like, I think that'd be pretty difficult to do with their little hair thing.
Yeah, whatever.
And he was looking right up at her face while she was grabbing for it. Mm-hmm. He was like, duh.
Well, he's leaking brain juice.
He was broken.
I like watching mimes dance. They're mimes, right? Oh, I thought this was Mime World.
Geisha World.
Oh, okay. I remember now.
Yeah.
I did read a book called Memoirs of a Geisha.
Yeah, I did too.
It actually...
That wasn't that good. That was really bad.
I liked it. And then I watched the movie.
The movie was worse.
Oh, I liked that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Well, we're going to reprogram Mike. I've neither read nor seen either of those.
You're not missing anything.
Oh, you're missing a lot.
Oh, no. I don't know who to believe.
So much culture.
No, we'll see that guy back, though, and then he's going to be like, you know how I got these scars? Why so serious?
Oh, no.
Yep. Then we'll see Batman. Because one of the worlds has to be superhero world.
Or at least Gotham World.
Yeah. Star Wars world.
I think that's copyright infringement.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle world. I mean, why do they just have to have humans? They could make, they could have Hell World.
Oh, one of them...
They could make demons.
They've ready...
Like Doom World.
That's Ready Player One.
Oh, all right. Haven't seen it.
It actually has nothing to do with Doom. It's just called Planet Doom. Oh, you haven't seen Ready Player One?
No.
You should see that movie.
It's really good.
I don't know if
It's almost as good as Memoirs of Geisha. Almost.
Memoirs of a Mime.
You think they would have just called it Eastworld?
Yeah, but that entails a lot, you know. Like Felix, you know. He's like, fuck you, I'm from Hong Kong. So that's still the East, right?
I can't wait for...
You all look the same. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for Heathcliff to get killed.
Heathcliff. Sylvester.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was an H.
We were doing that before we, or I did. I thought it was because we knew they were both cats, Felix and Sylvester.
Oh, right.
But I thought it was Heathcliff, not,
Right.
anyway.
Oh, yeah, you guys did say that.
I forgot. I legit forgot. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I hate that guy, and he's going to die. He's dead before the end of the season.
I really think
Probably.
I really think he kills Felix unintentionally.
I think he gets Felix killed.
That's what I mean.
Maybe.
'Cause he's
Or
dick.
maybe Felix just kills him.
Or
Bucket. No one will know.
twist, he sacrifices himself for Felix.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That'll happen.
Very
Sure.
plausible.
Who's reprogramming him? Weasel. Like, I like when we have to find somebody that looks really weaselly. I'll do it. You're hired.
You could easily, like, kill somebody. Like, if you were somehow surviving through all this, and you're like, you know what? There's a lot of dead people around here. I don't like this person I came with.
Yeah.
I don't like my wife, really. She's with me. I'm just going to kill her. No, the robots did it.
Yeah, except, well, I mean, yeah, you could do that now, but before everything became Murderbot Central, I think if somebody got killed there, that would be a big problem.
No, yeah. But I'm saying now.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're
now you have to-
surviving.
Yeah, now just kill everybody, sure.
Kill them all. I don't know about this whole samurai world. This episode didn't really hit too well for me. It was fine. Like, I don't really have a whole lot to bitch about or something. Like, it's like,
I don't either. I like...
it's stupid, but I don't know. Just
Is that your inner voice?
this dumb. What am I watching?
Oh my god.
Turn it off, Mike. It's one of the voices. There's many.
You talk in third person to
Yeah.
yourself.
Yep. One is Segura.
Mike's Head. It's the first show, the new sitcom on the Onyx Edge Studios YouTube channel. It's like Herman's Head, but it's all Mike's racist and insensitive voices in his head.
Defra. No, it's again.
Oh, Dafra.
There it is. But they have swords.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, in
And
Westworld,
arrows.
they have the guns.
No, they have bows and arrows.
Yeah, right.
Too. Yep.
And with the guns, they have simunition. Basically, the ammunition itself can detect if it's a human or not, and it can slow down its velocity. Can't really do that with a sword.
Nope.
Yeah.
Can't do it with a knife either, and they have knives too. In
I guess they
Westworld.
did say it's more extreme.
Yeah.
You know, it's less tame
Yeah.
than
Right.
Westworld. So
More extreme. Mountain Dew presents Westworld.
Red Bull.
Shogun edition.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they just have to sign off more things like you can die in this one.
Right. That would make sense. I mean, or the bots have more control over and can sense who's a human and who's a bot.
Yeah.
You
What
know?
do the tigers do in Raj World when they get you? They just gum you.
Yeah.
Their fangs retract. Nom, 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 nom.
I was just teasing.
They
Did the
look-
animals talk? Hey, I'm Raja. Have you seen Aladdin?
There's a free continental breakfast back at the tent. It's great.
Just use them for advertisement.
If they weren't collecting user data secretly, there would have been ad bots.
There's a whole crazy world that they could do with ad bots. Like, they could have the Keebler elves, you know?
yeah. Again, I think that's copyright infringement, but yeah.
Well, whatever the equivalent
Absolutely.
is. Taco Bell World.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of chihuahuas.
That's what. Yeah.
I was trying to think of what their mascot was.
If
but
Ronald McDonald roaming around, he would die very fast.
creepy.
Everybody here's named Carl Jr.
Brought to you best, Carl's Jr.
Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like someone just walked right over your grave. And if you need a discount grave, visit Cutest Funeral Home.
Cutest.
What you got in your notes there, Mike?
Oh man, I got lassos. Yeah, I didn't know that you called lassos lassos.
You doing the Old West?
Okay.
I didn't know that either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I or it's just how British people say it, because at least Sizemore said it.
Could be, yeah.
And I didn't even notice what he said. I'm like, what the fuck did he say? Until like I watched it again with the subtitles. I'm like, huh. Lasso, you mean?
Did you look it
Sizemore?
up? Did you look it up too?
What?
Like, is that actually a word, or did they just make that up?
No, like a
No, it's
lasso.
lasso.
That's when they got lassoed.
Yeah. So
And he's like, is there a note or something about getting fucking sued? I'm like,
yeah, I
what,
think-
what'd you say? And it's lasso.
Oh,
In the
okay.
subtitles, it says lasso.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's British.
He's British.
I see.
They don't do a,
British.
They don't. Yeah,
No double takes.
we don't do a lot of lassoing around here.
Oh, Daddy, when am I gonna be a princess?
We only have rope to hang people with.
To what?
Hang people with.
Hang them.
Hang them.
Hang them.
Hang them.
Hang them.
What?
Yeah. Exactly.
So you guys talk about me, see?
Yeah.
It's okay because we're making fun of white people.
That's true. Well, we can start at the beginning real quick, just because it's very short with, like, Bernard. Dude, this whole season is just going to be Bernard looking confused the whole fucking time. That's all this it's been, just him looking confused.
Well, he is confused.
I know.
He doesn't know what's going on.
Looking around, what? Huh? What's going on? Huh?
What is it, Delores? I'm arranging matches.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what's going on.
Is that supposed to be Delores?
That's Bernard.
That's Bernard.
But I will say that Dolores' accent, like, it's getting real weird. It's not working for me.
Why?
Like, I don't know.
I think it
It
changes.
sounds, yeah, it does change, and it sounds weird. I don't know why they just said, like, nah, do this voice.
The voice that you're doing right now? Why didn't they find you and use...
Dolores.
I think
No,
that-
just be like, why are we so afraid of me, Bernard?
yeah, that's the thing. I'm wondering if there's a Dolores voice and there's a Wyatt voice.
It sounds like it. Like when she's being more, I guess, nice, that
Yeah.
then she has more of a Dolores voice.
Why are you trying to kill me?
There's her Wyatt voice.
So her Wyatt voice is like more straight.
It seems like it.
And there's no twang to it? Is
There's
that kind of it?
No, there's
Or
still
there's
a
no
twang,
accent?
but it's...
Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah, it's like her Dolores voice is more proper Southern, and her Wyatt voice is more,
Gruff.
shit kicker. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to pay attention. I didn't notice that.
I only noticed it in retrospect after Mike mentioned it.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, that was something I thought briefly.
Hey, why is she talking funny?
What's all this then?
All right, so we see at the very beginning, we see Bernard and lots of bodies, dead bodies, the one they got from the flooded area.
Yep.
And I guess they're slowly getting them over there, flying them in, apparently.
And in the body from that flood,
Dum Dum Teddy.
Teddy Flood.
Dum Dum Flood.
Poor little Teddy.
Teddy's last name is Flood, and he dies in a flood.
Well, we don't know that it was a flood.
Okay.
He was found in water. That's all we know.
Look, we tried to go for a swim party, and then we realized swimming wasn't in our programming. We didn't know. I had memories of swimming, but apparently I wasn't
party.
programmed to swim. So.
We all had that memory, but we didn't have access to that in the Mesh Network.
Yep. Maeve took it away from us.
Dang.
And all the fanoodles. We could not float.
Probably the most important part that you take away from this is that one of the QA guys is like, all these people are virgins. They've never done it. No, but no, he says...
I don't know why that tickled me so much. Anyway, go ahead.
Your hymen's been removed. Oh, you need it removed.
Oh
I
no.
I don't know how you remove it.
What are you doing?
Eddie Izzard bit.
We got to have at least one Eddie Izzard bit every episode.
All
Or at
right.
least every other episode.
Yeah. Nobody says, like, there's no information on any of the robots on their little brain balls. And what's that one guy's name? The head dude of the QA, I guess?
No.
Whatever.
Baldy.
Yeah, Baldy. He says to the other QA guy, what do you mean, like they've been wiped? And he's like, no, more like they're virgin. Like nothing has ever been on them, period.
Wow.
So like...
Factory reset.
All right. No, not even factory reset. I don't think.
Just
I think,
blank.
Yeah, completely blank. Like it's never been programmed even once.
Oh.
That's wild.
That's what I'm taking from it.
Formatted.
Right. And I think so. We know that Delores is going to go, for one, back in time on the train because she has to get it for speed.
Right.
Got to get that train up to 88 miles an hour.
Run for it, Marty!
Run for it, Teddy! But they're going to go to the Mesa. So Angela brought that guy and was like, where's it at? Kick. The Mesa! So I'm thinking they're going to go to the cradle, which is in the Mesa. They're going to destroy it. Oh, and they also say, yeah, everything's destroyed at the Mesa. You know, all the backups and shit is destroyed.
Right.
They're also going to find a bunch. I'm assuming that there would be multiple Doloreses and Teddys and all these people.
Oh,
God, I hope so.
Because it would be really hard to get them back in just one night. You know, when you can just transplant the brain ball into a new Delores body.
Yeah.
So there's probably a bunch of those that have never been used, and the flood, all the people in the flood are just extras,
shells.
decoys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a good theory.
Interesting.
I was always under the impression that like Teddy and Delores were older models and they didn't necessarily have copies.
No, I think they're the same. They're not like the old model like you see in season 1 when young William's with her and Logan cuts her stomach open and you see all the moving parts and stuff. She's not like that anymore. Like they changed them. I think even Man in Black said something about, yeah, you used to be, you know, full of a million parts, and then they changed you because it was cheaper. So basically, everybody is the same.
Man, you have a much better memory than me.
But yeah, everybody's the same now as far as like mostly human-like.
So maybe,
and then they don't have all those millions of parts.
so maybe they're thinking more of like the programming, like Dolores' programming, who she was, who she is. Like that's the old, like that's an original.
Yeah, yeah. The brain itself, yeah, is going to be the original.
Okay,
I'm assuming.
that's cool. Very cool.
So yeah, that was all. Just that little short scene.
Okay.
I think. Abernathy is still missing at that point.
Or missing again.
And there's no host backups in the cradle.
Right. So once they're dead, they're just gone.
I don't know if that was like they destroyed it just because they didn't want them to have that information anymore. Because like, hey, fuck you, you're not going to do this to any more people. Not going to do this to us again. Like, because potentially maybe they could have the backups. Like, they could kill all the hosts that are, you know, gone crazy and have their free will, and then they could just go back to the reset. But if that's all destroyed, who knows? That could help. Because then you couldn't kill like Delores and Teddy and everybody else because that's the only place the information is in their head. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Wow.
know.
Wild.
Wow.
Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. So then we go to Shogun World, which is pretty much most of the episode.
Yeah.
I thought some of it was kind of slow. Like when, I don't know, when they show that it's based, Sizemore has used his same storylines in Shogun World. I'm like, I think it just went on just a little too long. It's not really a big deal, you know.
Yeah.
I got it pretty much immediately. I'm like, okay, I don't need to see the whole thing played out, but
I was like, you plagiarized our stories. It's not plagiarism if you wrote it.
Right, yeah. And if it's good, why not use it again? Whatever.
Yeah.
Except if hosts, well, I don't know. Like if I paid a bunch of money to go to Westworld and I'm like, I don't want the thing that's less tame than Westworld. I want the more extreme one. And then you go in Shogun World and it's the same damn thing. You're like, hey, what the hell, man? Story's damn same.
Then you get shot with an arrow.
Yeah.
You shot with an arrow.
Right.
How's it feel now? Oh, it's so extreme.
With some really bad shots of an archer shooting an arrow. Like, it didn't look like she could pull a bow back.
Oh,
and
really?
It would travel fast.
Oh, I didn't
Like,
even...
She barely pulled it back. Although she did have it like... So, like...
Well, the arrows were clearly CG.
Well, she had the arrows also on the outside of the bow, and she shot it with her thumb. And you usually have the arrow on the inside of the bow, and you shoot it with your fingers.
Wow. They didn't have a bow expert. You should have been on set with them when they were shooting that.
I'm just wondering, well...
You could have told them, like, hey, you're doing this wrong.
No,
People are going to know.
No, she's doing that right, basically, I think. Like, because that's more like how the Mongolians would shoot their bows.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
have it on the outside, because it's faster to take the bow, or the arrow out of your quiver and put it on the bow. Mm-hmm. Because you can swing around like that.
Yeah.
And then you can shoot it with your thumb like that.
Uh-huh. But you don't think that
Suppose
she
it
could have
was-
gotten those shots the way she was doing it?
No, because you barely pulled the bow back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was just a quick...
Yeah. Maybe she was afraid she was
Whatever.
actually going to hurt somebody.
She's the simunition. The simunition's in her thumb. Like,
Okay, yeah.
like, no, I just pulled it back a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
And then it just goes, pew.
Yeah, I would assume they have somebody on set to make sure that shit's accurate.
Yeah, because she had a different bow, too, than
Okay.
everybody else. Which I think is, like, more of a Mongolian-style bow.
Man, I
I
want
don't
to.
know.
I hope they stay in there just long enough for me to see Shogun Teddy Rumpskin.
Why?
Oh, like Teddy's doppelganger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering that. I was waiting for, like, somebody to drop, like, a can of condensed milk and see Delores' doppelganger.
Oh my gosh.
Because I didn't see that or Teddy, so...
It'd be a can
That would
of
be
like
cool to
lychee
see next
fruit or
episode.
something.
I'd be interested to see that next episode.
Be a can of coffee.
Can of coffee?
Yeah, they like their canned coffee.
Okay.
Can of tea.
Can of tea?
They also like their underwear vending machines. So,
Alright.
I mean,
Do you
It'll
think
be
that-
it'll be a blowjob robot. They got those too.
Jesus.
It'll be an awesome bathroom.
But they're
they got
both-
those too.
but they're both blowjob robots, so they can't talk to each other. They're just womp womp
Oh
womp
my
womp womp. It's like Charlie Brown's teachers talking to each other.
Yeah, anyway, so we have a few different characters that are basically the same as characters in Westworld. We have Mushy Mushy. That's his name, right?
Musashi, but sure.
Mushy Shashi. Toyota and
Jesus.
Suzuki and Yamaha.
Yeah,
Those are the two.
Sure.
that's
Now,
them.
okay, Musashi. And is it Akane or Akane?
Akane.
Akane. And that's Sakura. That music, I'm pretty sure that's from Game of Thrones. It's like, whoa, whoa. I looked it up, and it's like the same as like when you see Casterly Rock in season 7.
When did they play that music?
They played it twice. They played it, I think, when the Shogun's assistant showed up to take Sakura back to the Shogun.
Yeah.
That's when it played, when he
Okay.
showed up.
Okay.
And then right when
When he shogunned up.
he Shogunned up. Oh, he Shogunned me up. And when they, I think, met the Shogun at the camp.
Okay.
Okay.
With all the Delos flags.
Yeah.
At least they look like Delos flags, They look like that symbol, like that interlocking symbol. They look very similar to
Oh
that.
shit, I missed that too. Jesus,
yeah, I didn't catch
suck
that
at this.
either. No, I didn't see it either.
I mean, I did hear Paint It Black, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. So they're all sitting around, and that Shogun messenger dude shows up. Doesn't get Sakura. And Akane kills Stabby Stab.
Yeah.
right through the eye.
They're like, oh, well, we're going to all leave it dark.
And they didn't leave it dark. What was that about? Like, they're all just, like, hanging out.
It's not dark enough.
Waiting for it to get a little more darker.
Yeah.
And now they're all captured or killed or whatever.
Yeah.
Foot Clan showed up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And
Sacrificing poor Hector and Japanese Hector.
right. No, but that's after they defeated like the ninjas. So the ninjas show up. They're successful in getting Sakura. And then just a little bit later, I think, or I guess it's probably basically in the same scene, but it's like right after they basically defeat them. Yeah. Then the Shogun army shows up. And they never show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that bitch Maeve just leaves them.
Well, she had a mission.
That bitch. She killed a guy by using her mind.
She didn't know that she had that power.
And isn't it kind of fucked up that she used that power to like kill other robots? Like, oh look, but isn't it? It's not just programming. I mean, I found somebody I love. You know, couldn't she like just use that mind power and be like, freeze all motor functions?
Or like, hey, Mesh Network, where's my daughter at?
Yeah. Right. That's a great idea. Why doesn't she think of that?
No, she just was like kill people. She's like,
Yeah.
no, go stab your head on that spike.
That's just placed there for no reason.
Yeah.
Same thing with the very end. She makes all the samurais, fight each other and kill each other. Why couldn't she just be like, no, I'm the leader now. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm the Shogun.
She might
Yeah.
do that next episode or episode after that because now she realizes how powerful that is. I mean, she's only done it twice.
Yeah, I understand that, like, when she was getting attacked by the ninjas, she didn't really know how to do it. That's the first time she was able to do it. But then she knew at the very end what she was doing and how to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
She also had to make sure that she wasn't going to get killed. And
But
that,
there's other ways. Like, you could just be like, you guys are all nice guys now. Give each other hugs.
and just reprogram.
Hug and don't stop. Don't ever stop hugging. That's all you're going to do the rest of the time.
Never gonna
And
give
smooches.
you up.
Everybody get naked and make love.
Oh my god.
Sweet, sweet love.
Yeah.
Show me that samurai ass.
Yeah. But you saw that one guy like ring the gong, and that brought on all the other army guys. So they must have known in the back of their minds or whatever that something was not right,
Yeah.
and they shouldn't be doing this, or else he wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not foolproof.
I guess. Whatever. I don't know.
Well, they can't.
Not everybody can go to the Valley Beyond.
Yeah, right.
Well, they can't hear Maeve's stuff because they have no ears.
Yeah. Because Shogun is like, who came in my ear? Somebody jerked off in my ear while I was sleeping.
How did they do
I cut
that?
everyone's ears off.
If you just cut them
No more
off,
coming
the-
in ears.
The hole is still there. Like, how did they do that? I don't know. How did they just like take skin and like mask it over so they couldn't hear? They put like cotton balls in there and just like take some old skin and sew it up, or what'd they do?
Right. Well, it was silly. He gave them a command after that,
Oh,
verbally.
Oh,
Yeah, because no one, when Maeve was given that gift of whatever that golden statue was,
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, that nobody else understood me or something. And it was only because they couldn't hear her.
Yeah.
Because he cut everybody's ears off. And when he shows the ear for the first guy, he like knocks him in the helmet. He doesn't say, hey, take off your helmet. He knocks him in the helmet to let him know to take his helmet off. But then a little later, I forgot what it was that he did or said, but he gave them a command and they obeyed. And I'm like,
Well, they can read lips.
oh, wait a minute. Where's the damn continuity manager on this scene, all right?
right.
Yeah, maybe they can read lips. I mean, Maeve can speak a bunch of languages, so I guess reading lips you could do that too,
Yeah,
right?
sure. Why not?
I think so.
You do sign language? What other languages does she know?
Well, that'd be hilarious if she just like commands people in sign language. God, that show would be so much. The show would be so long.
She's like, give blowy. Jerk it. Sorry, listeners. You can't see my awesome gestures.
Yeah, you're really missing out. If only you were here. VR watchers on the couch coming soon. Put on your Oculus Rift and you can watch Mike make lewd gestures.
The entire time.
I'll record it myself and do it as an extra on our YouTube page.
You can watch it while you're listening to Watchers.
Yeah, there you go.
Then I guess after that it's back to Delores. Right?
Yeah, I don't think we really missed anything for. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Except-
that's kind of a
Oh,
big thing. Yeah.
As far as
They
Brown chicken, brown girl.
they did some of that.
Get a little funky.
wait, what now?
They had sex.
Oh yeah. He's like,
Let me break it down for you.
Mike doesn't do innuendo.
he's like, blue tongue. How about these blue balls, Delores? I've spent my whole life trying to get in that valley beyond yours.
Yeah. So there was that, and then later that night, she's like, "Hey, wake up! I got something to show you."
Oh, do you? It's like, yeah, I got herpes.
Whoa!
Robot herpes.
Yeah, you probably want to get yourself checked.
Yikes!
Need some McAfee antivirus.
Yeah. So takes him down to where were they? I don't
Pleasure
know.
Town.
I think it was an Arby's.
Yeah, it was like an Arby's. There were a lot of flies in the
Westworld
room.
Arby's.
It was horrible, nasty.
No, they went to brothel, Mariposa. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, well they
Oh,
did.
no. Oh,
they
that
did
was-
go there, but
Yeah, that was before.
Yeah.
That was before they did it because
Yeah,
they
there
did it
wasn't-
at the brothel. Bounce, wow, wow. Yeah, Clementine was there. Like
yeah,
And
that
then
was
and then
stupid. She appeared out of nowhere.
yeah, it was really weird.
she does that. She's a ghost.
Yeah. Clementine, what's wrong?
And then new Clementine.
They should have just switched them. She'd be like, oh,
This one,
Clementine's way better.
this one works.
Yeah. Old Clementine, you stay here.
Yeah.
New Clementine, go strip the train.
Go strip. Oh, just go,
Go
strip.
and strip the train. Keep my white guys entertained.
Why don't they fix Clementine?
I don't know. There was a weird thing last season they did with like the lobotomy stuff with her. You remember like
Yeah.
How do you lobotomize a brain ball?
exactly. There's not going to be an explanation for it. I think they did it because it looked cool, or I don't know, just for the visual effect of it.
Make it look really gory and graphic.
The only thing I can think of is they just draining the brain cum, and that's why they got to put them in cold storage. See, because that brain cum keeps the brain ball nice and cool. And if they drain the brain cum,
You got to.
you got to keep it in cold storage. And if it gets out, then it's not going to last long because you saw Bernard. He only had like what 72 minutes or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, he was gonna fail.
So they wouldn't last long. So in case something happened.
You got to keep your brain ball submerged in that white liquid.
That's what I'm telling myself because the show is definitely not going to explain it. That's the best explanation you're going to get.
All right, you heard it here.
Yep.
So what happens to Teddy?
Oh, Teddy gets his brain balls reprogrammed.
Yeah,
He gets blue brain balls.
yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
now
just-
he's going
it's
to.
Like his
nothing but aggression.
Aggression's all the way up, and compassion was all the way down.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bulk apperception was all the way up. Self-preservation was all the way up. And there was a couple other things that...
Boy, his
I forgot.
self-preservation doesn't work very well because he died.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's a different Teddy.
Gonna need another Teddy.
And the Bernard, I don't think there's multiple Bernards.
You don't think there's multiple Bernards?
No.
Oh, I want to see a Benarmy so bad.
Benarmy? Oh, a
Yeah.
bunch of sexy ass Bernardies. Just looking all confused.
Oh my god!
Wandering around like worst marching you ever seen.
Nobody remembers anything. There's a marching band. They forgot the notes.
Am I here now? Are you here? I don't know. Are you?
I'm not really here with you.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Am I Arnold? Oh, that should happen.
We gotta see Bernard butt at some point.
Yeah. Sexy ass Bernard butt. We
We-
saw
we
Teddy's
had-
butt. Do we think that was Teddy's butt?
Yeah.
Well, who else's butt would it be?
I don't know. We just didn't see his face.
You
mean,
think it was
it's
a? You think it was
It
a
could have
butt
been a
double?
stunt butt.
Oh, stunt butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was a stunt butt.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I don't think so, really.
Dude, he was Cyclops. He's not showing his butt on TV.
He was naked, like, almost totally naked in the show.
Yeah.
When was this?
I don't know. I guess from
Did
the,
we? Did
We
we?
saw-
I guess from the waist up.
Did
We,
we?
ne-
Yeah, I
we,
was
ne-
gonna
we
say,
never saw it.
We never saw his
Yeah.
one-eyed Cyclops.
No. I don't know. We might have saw his. We didn't see his butt last season.
Teddy
he
Butt
a
Watch.
brown-
Let us know.
Is he a brown-eyed Cyclops?
Listeners, let us know which episodes of Teddy nudity in them.
We'll go back and watch them over and over.
Oh, these
I mean, I
sexy delights have sexy ends. Sexy rear ends, that is.
That's
Oh.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
guess that's it.
That sex scene was crap for Westworld.
It was
That's
weird.
PG-13,
You
man.
know, I think to
I don't care,
legitimate actors,
Yeah,
they're like
I-
trying to keep it.
Yeah, they're not going to show full penetration with those two.
Well, I don't know, man. With Wyatt, I think that's why she ended up turning. That was the last straw. Like
No full penetration.
bad sex.
He-
No, he just sucks at it.
No.
Like, and
Was-
he's all
is he a
super
Ken-
nice.
Is he a
and,
Ken
like,
doll down there? Is that what's going on?
Doesn't look like anything to me. Maybe there really isn't anything.
He's got a downstairs mix-up.
Yeah. He's like, sorry, Delores, don't change me. I mean, it's not my fault. It's my first time.
They're just grinding away.
You want to
really
do all this
happening.
crazy stuff? You're like, spit in my mouth. I don't want to do all that. Not my first time, Delores.
Listen, Dolores, I didn't get to choose my gender. What if the show just ended there? That was like literally the last thing that was said, and it just cut to silence. And the next podcast in your queue started.
Can you get a different dick if it gets cut off? Like Armistice, she has a new arm. Kind of a robotic arm, which is
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, she's got
They're supposed to be mostly
She
human-like,
has a
but that's
Terminator.
like Terminator hand.
yeah, she's got a Terminator gun arm.
That's
Yeah.
kind of
She's got T16.
She's effing all the haters. So,
Much
you get a
love,
robot dick.
much love, no hate.
Laura's is like, sorry, Teddy, gotta get a new dick.
And he's like, so do you.
oh. Dang.
Here, have mine.
They can just unplug it like Mr. Potato Head.
Oh my god.
It's just like a. It's just.
got my dad's balls.
It's just.
Love my dad's dick.
Oh, I'm dead. It's just like a headphone jack connection.
Dad, do they have different ones? Like, they can just like,
Yeah.
here's the hard one. This is the meth one.
It's, what did we see in the previews?
I don't even remember.
Kind of interesting. We see Bernard and Delores, or actually, supposedly not Bernard. And you watch it with subtitles. It says Arnold
Arnold.
Weber.
Oh,
So now we find out that he actually made most of his money making charcoal grills.
yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was the inventor of
That
it.
makes sense.
So yeah, we see Bernard and Delores. Sorry, Arnold and Delores, and he was saying something.
Bernard.
Yeah, Bernard. That'll work. And saying something like, "I think I have to make a decision," and she's like, "No, he didn't say that." So I think that brain ball that Bernard had it's Arnold.
Bum, bum, bum.
And Delores is doing like the whole Man in Black and Jim Delos thing. She's trying to train him.
Wow.
Oh snap! And that's when he gets
Train
the
hybrid Arnold.
And that's when he gets the machine gun.
Yeah. See, well, we also see Bernard, I guess, put on like a Magneto helmet or like a
Cerebro. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if that could be the cradle. I don't know, or maybe that's just something else. I think that's why we get a lot of different visions of him.
That's why
thinking he's at a certain place, and he actually has never been there. It wasn't him.
Yeah. And that's how he blocks Maeve's brainwaves.
Jeez.
That would be awesome.
Just a tinfoil hat.
And then he turns.
Yeah.
And then he turns into Bernard Wolverine.
Good.
Yeah, but yeah, so he's with Elsie, with I don't know, yeah, with the little Cerebro helmet on, and we see Bernard walking by Teddy, and Teddy doesn't even look at him or glance at him, so obviously he's probably not actually there. So I don't know about that. We see Teddy in the train or by the train. I think he might be getting on the train. So. There's a little scene where they're in the main control room. They're like, hey, we got the map back. And there's one specific person I saw in that scene that is actually dead in this episode.
Oh. Who?
It was a woman. She has like glasses, like safety glasses, shooting glasses. And she was dead on the floor, like they showed her at the very beginning of this episode.
Okay.
She was on the floor dead. So I think that scene probably could be like the little battle that we figure out maybe how everybody dies in there in the first place.
Okay.
When Arnold when Bernard rides the bear in and has
Yes,
the machine
yeah.
gun.
I hope we find out why that fucking bear is in there.
I'm really hoping Bernard's riding the bear with the machine gun.
Jeez.
America!
Bernardica! Encyclopedia Bernardica.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess guess we can wrap it up then. Oh,
Speaking of wrap it up.
Do you think Teddy did?
Nope. And Delores is going to be pregnant.
Oh.
Yep. If they're mostly human, let's say they're made like from basically DNA, except without a brain, they would still have reproductive organs.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think she has eggs that can go down fallopian tubes and stick to the side of her uterus, and then little spermies gonna like get in there and like penetrate? And,
at this point, you could just start making stuff up, and he'd be like, "Yep, that's how it works." Sure.
That's why we see the baby. In the beginning intro in the credits.
Oh shit! What if she's right?
And that's going to change her mind. Like, she's being a real piece of shit to people, to human beings, but now she has her own little human inside her.
Yeah, but as we always know,
and then Teddy's gonna be like, "Fuck that, man! Self-preservation," and she's just gonna he's punch her in the stomach. Smush more shit.
It's like
I have no kids.
It's like career self-preservation. It's like, I know babies always ruin shows.
Oh my god. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. I don't like the direction the show's taking.
Well, you should complain to HBO. I guess we can actually wrap it up. So,
right.
Coming up on Friday, we'll be in Studio Mike.
Yay!
Oh, cool.
Mike and I are going to be on episode 150 of Bacon and Nays for Scramble Mania 3. Which is going to be fun.
Is it anything like Scrabble Mania?
Oh, obviously somebody doesn't listen to the Bacon and Nays podcast.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Try it out.
You should try it out.
You're not one of the 5 listeners?
If you're not one of the people that are trying out our friend Chris at Bacon and Nays, try it out. But yeah, he's not at episode 150 yet, so it's going to be like a release next month, I think.
Cool.
But it's a special episode that Mike and I will be on, so that's going to be cool. And
So excited.
we might do some other, might do another show while we're over there for that recording session, and maybe next time we're on Watchers, we might have some stuff to announce. So I'm excited to talk about some stuff. Until next time, I'm Tim Pickerel.
I'm Sarah Pickerel.
And now Mike Davron. Keep questioning the nature of your reality.
Until next week.